According to the USDA's latest Household Food Organization Insecurity, there is a report that more than 35 million people in the United States struggle with hunger in only 2019. The lack of food making it to people's plates and people's plates not only puts pounds of food to waste, but it leaves many on the verge of starvation. Being someone that cares about the stability of others and being passionate about urging others and taking action in the prevention of this issue, everyone here is well because of a maintained diet. Therefore, we should all be attentive and putting ourselves in the shoes of those who are not able to maintain a diet. Today, we're going to discuss the problems that the lack of food has brought to hunger across the country and how we can make a difference in stopping it. No one can drive on an empty stomach. Feeding America not only provides food and groceries to a lot of communities across the nation, but it also plays a significant role in protecting the environment by rescuing more than 2.6 billion pounds of food oil annually from the food industry, agricultural producers, and whole resellers. By redirecting unspoiled food from landfills and redirecting it to neighborhoods in needs, individuals can help reduce the hunger impact around our community and just across the world in general. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, 50 million people have faced hunger in the U.S. during 2020, and this includes more than 17 million children. Hunger knows no boundaries, and it touches every community in the U.S., and it can include your own too. Many women and men have been put out of a job solely because of the pandemic, and food insecurity has affected many households in already existing communities and just increased the rates of starvation. So put yourself in other shoes and donate food to local food banks, like previously stated, or money for the food banks to avoid more produce. Amongst the worldwide pandemic, there are a lot of people that feel stuck at home with a handful of time on their hands. So challenge yourself to research food banks and around your area and just see researching ways in which you can help to take initiative, because taking initiative is a way that you can help to defeat hunger across our states. Although we may not be able to end world hunger in just one try off the bat, all help counts and is one step closer in feeding empty stomachs. There's enough food, there's just not enough people taking initiative, according to the Feeding America organization, whereas you could simply donate any frozen or canned food that your household is not consuming and feel great about being the reason that another belly gets fed. The Feeding America organization is one of the world's largest hunger organizations, and with working to connect people with food and just ending hunger in general. Donors, staff, and volunteers all play important roles in our efforts to end hunger in the United States. And if you find yourself in need of a job amidst the pandemic, all you can do is research and see if there is a food bank around your area that is hiring, and this would not only benefit you because it would give you a job, but it would also benefit the organization because you would be offering a lending hand to those in need. It doesn't take big commitment to make big impact, but together with millions of other food bank volunteers, your time makes a difference in the lives of your neighbors struggling with hunger. Help the Feeding America organization in order to get food in the hands of those who need it the most, and join the Feeding America Hunger Council to be someone that can be counted on to help these families facing hungers. You can also receive exclusive information and updates on critical hunger issues such as reducing food rates and helping summer meal programs for children. You may think that just because your household is not directly impacted with starvation that it does not apply to you, but the truth of the matter is that this affects everyone, to those who are in need of help and to those who have the capability of helping. Take a moment to imagine a walk alongside downtown where no one is found begging for spare change to afford food. This is a world that you can help create by donating produce money to a organization near you and just know that everything helps and that nothing is taken for granted. Today we talked about how the waste of canned or frozen goods have stealed food from those on empty stomachs, and to even have the vision of a walk along the city without coming across people in need, we all have to be more considerate of our disposal of produce. Watch what we throw into the garbage can and just consider if maybe instead of storing it in our basement and just letting it rot down there, we can take initiative in donating it to a food bank where it would actually be fed to others instead of just decomposing in our basements. Remember that the more people that actively monitor their waste of food and try to minimize it, the more people that will be fed instead of the garbage disposal. So please try to minimize feeding a garbage over a stomach. Thank you.